All right, Steven, let's start the episode.
I'm just going to jump to my first question.
God damn it. Intro.
Welcome to the Unlucky Bastards, where we play a game that you fucks are supposed to make me laugh. You guys aren't funny, so good luck.
You're not funny.
It's supposed to make me laugh. Whoever loses hosts the next show. We're going to ask multiple questions, and we're just going to see who can go about this the funniest way. If you can't, then so suck a dick. Are you guys ready for this first question?
I have a bad gag reflex, so I can't lose.
That's makes you lose automatically.
You said suck a dick. I can't do that. I gag when I get like my pinky in my mouth, so I can't
That's
lose.
what I'm saying. So you already did lose.
You want to see me gag, you sick bastard?
No, you're gonna lose though.
I don't understand why we
Because
should want
you can't suck the dick then.
I don't want no. That's not even. I don't want to.
Here we get start.
I don't even know. You guys made me forget my question now.
Oh, why do you never write these down? I write down everything.
The fuck, Bradley? No.
What?
I forgot the one I was gonna ask first.
The one question you forgot.
I forgot the one I was gonna ask first. Second one I was gonna ask though. So it was already answered earlier when I pre-asked it to Alex, but I was gonna say, where do you believe that your poop is actually formed in your body? And she's like, well, it's in your intestines. And I'm like, she must not have seen the South Park thing where they eat food in their butt and poop out their mouth. So I'm curious to know what my brothers think, where your poop starts to form. It doesn't have to be logically correct because
who goes first?
It's not going to be correct.
Who do you want to go first, me or John?
Brad, it sounds like you got an answer.
Okay, I do have an answer. So,
are you frozen?
Because of the way things are processed nowadays and how unhealthy our food is, I think it begins with the supermarket. I think we buy shit and eat it as is, and it turns into worse shit. So there, I think it starts with the packaging, how it's made, and all that.
Packaging, Bradley. What the hell? I'm saying, okay. I mean, where?
Hear me out. Hear me out. You buy pre-made frozen burritos; those are processed from hell. You're practically putting shitty food. Let's shorten it. Shit in your mouth. Let it travel through your body. Your body will grab whatever it can, which isn't much from those frozen burritos, and push out the rest. That's why you have huge dunks from frozen burritos, because it doesn't grab a lot of nutrients. So you're pretty much putting what shit in, what little it can grab, and pushing out almost the same amount. You're eating shit from the beginning.
Sounds like you should stop eating frozen burritos.
I fucking love frozen burritos, though.
Okay,
so hold on.
Like that's the problem.
If that's how it works, then I'm going to start from the slaughterhouse.
No, that's not processed. That's fresh,
okay.
You crazy bastard.
Think about it. As they're getting grinded and sliced, they're shitting themselves. It's gonna mix all that meat, so they're still eating shit.
Are you saying this is happening while they're still alive?
Natural.
Yes.
What is this, Texas Roadhouse?
Yes.
He's like, what kind of cut do you want? He's like, I want something fresh off the ribs, and they go out to the back, and they're like, this cow hasn't been touched yet. We're gonna have to go deep. Yeah. And the cow's like,
I think at that point it wouldn't be moo, but
yeah,
like a screaming goat.
I was petting.
They walk back with the rack ribs. The cow's still alive. I feel woozy. Yeah.
He's like, that fucker didn't even say thanks.
He didn't even say please.
What am I, a piece of meat?
Chopped liver now.
I can't believe that motherfucker on the top sign.
Oh. Okay,
What?
sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
I remembered what the first question was. That
Well, let's wrap up this question. Who
No,
got
I know.
this question?
I just remembered what it was.
Extracted T-bone steak
Huh?
from fresh cow.
So you think it comes directly from the meat source, and Brad thinks it comes from the packaging. I'm talking about where do you think your shit actually starts to form in your body? Goes into your gut.
The mouth.
The big intestines.
That you're just breaking it down into what's going to become the poop. Do you think that the stomach acids are actually
Well, that's
real, or do you
the
think that
esophagus.
what you poop just goes down straight to your or what you eat goes straight to your intestines and you poop it out?
Did you ask if stomach acid's real?
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Don't you think? Well, John would know. He throws it up every day.
Well, so I have
No, not every day.
this weird thing, right? And it fucks with my weight, unfortunately, because of it. If I don't eat before bed, I wake up throwing up. I don't know why I'm like that. I have to eat right before bed, or I wake up throwing up stomach acid every morning. And it's very conflicting. But yes, Stephen, stomach acid is real because I've seen it on multiple occasions.
Bradley, you're getting old. You need to see a doctor and should probably get put on some vitamins and stuff, and or take care of your digestive system. These
It's been
things
like
happen.
that since I was a teenager.
You should check into Cologuard.
I'm a natural bulimic, but I won't accept it.
He's like, I won't accept it. I have to eat and throw up before bed,
Without
or I will
chubby
wake
you
up
are?
throwing
Is that
up.
possible?
That's why I won't accept it. That's why I overeat, because my body wants me to be bulimic, but I don't allow it. I don't want to be that skinny.
You're like, fuck that. This shit took time.
That's why I eat frozen burritos. Keeps the weight.
Keeps away. I'll let you know what's in the processed meat. It just says meat.
What kind of meat's in the meat? M-E-A-T.
M-E-A-T.
Okay.
Monkeys.
Marrow, intestines. That's not how you spell that. Shut up. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Asshole and T-bone.
Assholes. Yeah. Titty bone.
Titty bone.
Titty bone. And the chest plate.
Chest plate.
They throw the arteries in there too.
All right. If you want a real answer, Steven, since you didn't like my
We're
process
eating
information,
breasts.
I would say as soon as it gets past your throat, as soon as it falls into your stomach and the stomach acid starts breaking it down, because that's the point where it breaks down what your body can't use. So whatever's flushed from there is slowly
big
formed
intestine.
into your higher intestine,
Your
which
big
pushes
intestine.
further to your lower intestine, then the bum. But whatever's pulled from the stomach is the nutrients you absorb. So it starts with the stomach. That's it.
So, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what if you ate food from your butt?
If you put food in your butt,
Do you
and this
think
has
that
been
you
proven
poop it
by
out?
actual life, not South Park, it doesn't go anywhere. It sits in your butt till poop pushes it out.
Well, obviously.
To
I
gravity
get
take cover.
moldy. You might make yourself sick. The doctor might have to physically remove it, but until you poop, it just sits there.
You're like, I love Twinkies. I wonder what it tastes like in my ass. And then you're like,
It's so
oh
creepy.
God, I feel like I gotta poop.
Can you imagine hanging out with someone, you hand them a Twinkie, they drop trials? What are you doing? Suppository, right?
That's what this is, right?
What do you mean? That's how I've eaten these my whole life. What do you mean? You put this in your mouth? The hell? It's
He's
shaped like a
he's,
dick. It goes in the ass.
he's looking at him like, you gotta be kidding me. And he takes it by, he's like, are you fucking kidding me? This how you're supposed to eat this? Goes in. The doctor's like, this is a suppository. This is for your anal glands to have the proper care. And he's like, yeah, right, doc.
I would start investigating. Like, who taught you this was a suppository? My Uncle Jimmy. He wasn't really my uncle, but we called him Uncle Jimmy.
We call him
Uh-huh.
Uncle Jimmy, just like my pecker. We call it a suppository.
Why? What other things went up your bum? Just anything soft and dick shaped.
And dick shaped or Twinkie shaped.
You know, Twinkie, hot dog, sometimes unwrapped banana. Unwrapped? You mean unpeeled? They come with peels? What?
Is there
I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
such a thing?
It's like, what's an unwrapped banana? You know, that banana flavored balloon that goes over the wiener? Unwrapped banana. Oh, God.
Oh
You
God,
need to
Brad.
see counseling.
You need to see counseling. You
Wait,
need
me?
therapy.
Or are you
No.
agree? Wait, what?
No, I was just saying.
Oh.
You need therapy now.
What was the question? I forgot. Suppositories. Yeah, I don't like suppositories.
Say for instance,
That
that
thing
you
was
could
nasal.
put food in your butt, like South Park.
Uh-huh.
Where does it get formed? In your intestines, or back in your stomach? Same spot where it starts coming
A-hole.
up your throat. You're like, hold on, I gotta take a.
I will say this. Even if that's how the world worked and that was
Yeah,
full
that's
on
fine.
knowledge and it was healthier and scientifically proven, I could not do that.
You can. He's like, oh man, Jared thinks he could take a foot long down. Watch this. 3 seconds.
No, hear me out. One, let's say you go out to eat dinner. So you get like tacos. I'm like, yeah, that's great. You got the promotion. Give me a second. Oh, broke again. Hold on. Need some nacho cheese. Use it as lube. Get it out there. You finally get the taco up your ass, right?
Yeah.
However long it takes process because it's reverse engineering all of a sudden.
Okay.
And then you just sit there, you're tagged like, who's the good boy? Who's the onto your dog's head or some shit? I don't know.
Yeah.
Making love to your wife.
Yeah, baby. You like that?
I'm about to go. She's like, man, that was a heavy load. You're like, oh shit.
Can you imagine diarrhea out of the mouth?
Bradley, that's where it goes. That's where I don't even
That,
want
that,
to.
that's-
that'd be like thick vomit.
See, vomit. I don't like vomit. I hate vomit. Absolutely. But vomit is like cylinder when it comes out, no matter what you do. It's not projectile, it's cylinder. Your ass, when you diarrhea, it splats and goes wherever the hell it wants. Oh, you caught me. I'm right here. Okay, you got me.
Imagine if you like peed out of your mouth too. There's times where you can't hold it and you're walking and somebody goes to talk to you and they're like, hi, and you're like, what?
So let's say you're older, you don't have good bladder control. Well, like your drool be your pee, just dribbling.
Yeah. It's just
So you're pissing. That's
oh,
what
you're
you're doing.
pissing right now. You're just in there with your mouth like looking like you had a seizure.
Hi, great kids.
They're like, oh, Papa's peeing again.
Oh,
Just
Papa's
let it go.
peeing.
Just let it go. It's dripping down his beard.
Good.
John, your answer. Brad says he couldn't even do it.
Can't even do it.
You want to change your
What
answer?
if you accidentally piss out your nose though?
Oh,
That's like
Oh.
throwing up out of your nose.
That
I've
would
done
hurt.
that. That hurts so much.
Go help make sure that the cat doesn't get up.
Wait, my answer for what?
Do you want to change your answer?
Two.
You tell me.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Suppositories.
Suppositories? No,
Will
No.
they save the world?
couldn't do it.
Where do you feel like your poo is made from? Within your tummy? You said
Your esophagus.
the beef.
It's so
No. It
And
doesn't
then
start
what
with
if you could
esophagus.
and what if you could ingest food in your butt and poop it out? Would you do that? He's like, hold on, I need to light a cigarette for this one.
well. It's because you need to inject my lighter. Anyways, so when you eat it through the mouth, it gets chewed up and goes out. It's technically it starts through your esophagus until it hits your stomach and the stomach acids, and then it divides between healthy and unhealthy.
And then it just pushes all together, slams packed together into your intestines, and
Yeah, and well, it goes down through the big intestines to the small intestines and then pushes up.
that's obvious. You give me
Okay.
such obvious answers.
But that's science.
I know. It's
Oh.
I understand how all this works. I just wanted a funny answer for it. That's why I said now if you could ingest food from your bum bum.
Are you saying since John is
Oh well,
accurately funny, he wins? He got the
If-
point?
if we're going, then we're going to shoot some ladders with it.
What?
The hell are you talking about?
You gotta roll the dice, right?
Like
You
snakes
get-
and ladders or shoots and ladders? Because there's a difference.
Yeah.
I know there is.
Okay.
That answer needs further explanation.
Expand.
Expand.
I didn't know I needed further explanation.
That,
So
I get no follow up.
Follow up. That's
What
it.
is-
Switching to Candyland. At least it'd be a sweet ride.
I told you don't. It is.
what? What are you talking about?
No.
All right,
I
so who
wouldn't-
took the point for that
I
one?
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to.
Well, Brad said you couldn't do it either, but Brad, you're gonna get the point for that one.
Dude,
Yeah,
Brad would use
yeah.
red vines though.
Hell
So that
yeah.
he would see if it comes back up red.
I don't like licorice. I absolutely
Licorice.
hate licorice.
Licorice,
Licorice. I hate licorice.
licorice,
Yeah.
licorice, licorice.
Why are you saying it so weird? Licorice.
Licorice,
Why are you saying it like that?
licorice,
Yeah, the licorice.
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 Oh my god. Are you mocking me?
What are you talking about?
Why?
No,
If he
so
said it like
wilded
that-
out. I think ladies and gentlemen coming out. Oh, look at Susan, licorice.
Licorice.
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch that show.
licorice.
Yeah, they're supposed to find funny ways of using a word in a joke, and the word was licorice.
Oh, I bet it was one of the Asian guys did it too, huh?
No.
But that's what they're acting like as an Asian person.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
acting like an Asian
Oh,
guy.
instead of saying make a wish, it's licorice.
Yeah. I'll stick to my old school stuff. Whose line is it anyways? That's way better.
I used to
I
love
think
Fuck
so,
Wayne
too.
Brady. Fuck Nick Cannon.
All right,
I'm Wayne Brady
Next-
all the way.
next question. I got these. Ready?
Mhm.
Here we go. Next question. What is your favorite or most I don't know how to ask it. Or most common silent bro code that you receive or give?
The head nod.
Yeah, the head nod is like the most common thing that I would think. But what is the most common thing that you think, or you think that you're getting from somebody, just to realize it's not what you think?
Head.
Head. Oh, okay. Head still.
Head.
Stick
No,
with
not head nod. Head.
No, I get it.
Wow.
But he's like, that dude wants to give me head. Oh, he's giving me head.
There's been a few times they're like putting their head nod, and all of a sudden get on their like knees and whatnot. I'm like, oh, he just wants to. Oh, he's tying his shoe. How did I misread that?
How did I misread that?
That's like the sixth time in my life. How do I keep misreading this?
I don't know. Brad's like zip unzip, and the dude's like,
No, okay.
Well, like the sixth time, I was like, why does no one want to put my dick in their mouth? And the dude looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, you gave me the head nod. This is your fault. You led me on. You turned me on. I thought my dick was going to get wet from your mouth.
he's
Don't
like,
look at me like that.
he's like, I didn't even see you when I bent over. You're like, because I was 6 blocks away. I saw you.
I saw the head nod. I came running as soon as I can.
I knew what you was doing. At least I thought I did. What is so that's your most common bro, hey, what's up?
The head nod? Yeah, but that could be applied to so many different ways, right?
It can, yeah. It can. I agree with that.
If a hot girl's walk by, she waves hi, and the other guys see it. Everyone in that vicinity will suddenly give you a head nod. I'm like, yeah,
Just saying that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or when you like protect someone or stand up for yourself, you'll see some bros like,
Okay, yeah.
I got you.
I get that, or when I'm driving my truck or something, I get the
Yeah.
the long look, and then the
See, I'm at the point where I got two notions.
I do that trucker too, like, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
See, I like what they're driving or like them in general.
Yeah, I
I'll give them
did
the
Steve.
head nod.
I didn't realize it was Steve one day. He called me, goes, dude, I think I just passed you. I'm like, yeah, I thought that was you, and kept
Okay.
walking. I did it again. Like I looked at like, yeah.
He's
I
like,
didn't
nice
do it
truck.
twice in a row.
Oh wait, that's Steven's truck.
Yeah.
I know that fucking truck.
No, but like I said, I only got two notions now. Either you get my head nod, or if I don't like you, I slowly raise my finger like, Stupid fucker. Look at your car.
Dude, that
Sucks.
to me twice today. Damn it.
You.
I only saw you once today, and you got 3 fingers somehow.
What?
Because like, look at that fucking retard.
At least it wasn't full fist.
What is your most common given guy code? Ungiven
Head nod.
guy code said the head nod.
I
give
think it's
some
the head nod. I think that's just universal.
It's all around.
Like,
Well, at least in America. I don't know how it is anywhere else, but the head nod in America is universal.
it's pretty universal.
Well,
they're
it's
doing
funny
you guys.
because Chrissy goes, "Sup?" Like literally, "Sup?" Every time. Ew, sup.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
what Chris says.
that's it. Yeah,
I'm just,
I'll say hey. But yeah, most of the time it's head nod, no matter what it is. I was trying to think. So my question came off of that, just that thing is I always see that people give me head nods, or I'll see like little things that like, I mean, honestly, it's not from guys, but it'll be like women. You get a lot of women that'll wink at you. That's their way of like, I see you.
I've had women give me head nods before.
I don't
You
think
know-
I've had a woman ever give me a head nod.
I will say, getting a head nod from a woman, I've seen it like once or
Kinda weird.
twice.
You're like, bitch, you can't do that.
Well, actually, dude, Lala, every time she sees it, "Sup?" Hey, John. Like every time she'll head nod me. I get it not.
In Lala's defense, she's been stuck around us for 24 years. So
Yeah, so
she's
Yeah,
practically
okay.
a man at this point. I
Yeah.
mean,
Brad's sleeping with it at this point. So,
I'm sleeping with the most Mexican dude you can find in these streets.
I'm sure, yeah. Orderly vato.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I will say, aside from Lala, because you're right, Lala does it. I
She
know
does.
I have 2 female friends, but they're lesbians. They always do the head nod, right? Always. So I'm like, okay, yeah. But I've never received a head nod outside of those 2 friends or Lala.
Yeah,
Not from a
no,
woman. Never.
I don't ever see it from a female ever.
I have. I've seen 2 baristas do it to each other once and everything.
Well,
Like,
I mean, yeah,
one was
that's
on the way out and the other one was on the way in and everything. I was like, okay, I didn't know people do that. And that was like the first time I've ever seen it happen. And I noticed Lala kept doing it to me. I'm like, the fuck?
Maybe I
What?
just don't get head nods because I'm an ugly motherfucker, but it doesn't happen.
I thought women like walk up to each other and just hug each other.
Well,
I
it
mean,
depends
because
on
they-
what kind of woman it is. If it's
Head nod
Lala,
with
she
each
knows you. She walks up, grabs your tits. Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
If she doesn't, she walks up, she grabs your tits. Hi, what's your name? It's
Yeah.
very different. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Tits are
person.
grabbed, regardless. Yeah.
I don't know what her obsessed with tits are, but man,
She likes to play with tits. What's wrong with that?
it's
What am I?
huh.
What am I looking at the bottom of the screen here? It said yeah, yeah.
That's the code.
Yes.
What the fuck?
So if somebody hacked the code, they could join our meeting right now.
Yeah,
Don't get it out
Yes,
there. What if
the-
somebody's listening right now? They join in.
they better figure out how to spell Yaziki.
Better figure out how to travel back to the past and join from our pre-recordings.
Come join us. We're at Yaziki.
I would say the head nods are universal, especially in the men's culture. I
Oh,
will say when a guy doesn't give you a head nod, I think they shut up. When they don't give you a head nod, I think
when
they-
the guy doesn't give you head.
I think when they don't give you a head nod, either they're having a bad day or they don't see you as an equal or value as another man, right? Because there's
Yeah.
sometimes I walk by dudes, I'll give them the head nods, they just keep walking like motherfucker.
I guess
Is
it
it, oh,
is.
does it like mean mug you?
I
Yeah.
guess it
No,
depends
no,
on
not
where
necessarily.
I'm at too. I've also
Oh,
had
that happens to me.
hat tip or the hat
Yeah.
tip.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the glasses.
No, I think the glasses isn't like a positive one. I think that's a negative one.
I think
Like,
it is a
what
negative,
is
but
he doing?
yeah, like
Stupid. I had to drop my glasses to look at him.
right. I had to get a clear view of this fucking asshole.
Yeah. I wear glasses to see better, but let me drop
I've
these
only
down so I
had
can
that
stare
happen
at
to me
him.
once. The glasses thing, I've only had that happen once.
Yeah,
You know what
I
that
think
is? That's true
a
vision.
hat thing. True vision. Yeah, I gotta see this for real. I gotta see this in real life, and you're like, it's all fucking blurry. Yep.
He took off his Barbie glasses. That asshole. Puts them back on.
Fucking dickhead.
Uh,
I like
Yeah.
it.
I think we're copacetic in that answer. I like it.
Yeah, I think I like it.
I think
you
I should
both-
get another point since I mentioned it.
I think you both get a point.
The fuck? John disagreed with me. Why'd he get a point?
Because there's not really much that you could go with there. The only other things that I've got in there were the hat tip, or I mean, if a guy walks up and does a curtsy to you, what do you say?
Why would a guy curtsy to you?
I don't know. I think, in fact, I'm pretty sure I have had it because I've seen a couple guys that wear kilts.
That's not quite the same.
They curtsy?
No,
I think-
guys don't curtsy.
It's
You know
like, right? You like,
Curtsy is when you like grab
like a
your
wannabe
skirt
squat.
or dress or something.
yeah,
Yeah, you bow down. You put one leg behind the other, right?
yes, without
like
going to your knees.
Greeting with respect. Hi, nice
Yeah.
to meet you. Thank you for having me in your presence, kind of thing.
Correct.
Guys don't curtsy.
Yeah, that's
The
kind of
only
weird.
time I've ever seen it happen is when they're wearing a kilt.
I've
Yeah.
never. I've
I've seen guys in coats and stood up and do that. That's
yeah. I haven't
weird.
seen that.
weird.
So
Yeah.
it's not a universal thing, okay?
No,
It is
that's
not.
weird. No,
I would
I
say
think-
the universal thing, and this is
I mean, that-
between men that are
Hold on, hold on.
close.
In defense, that may be a European thing,
No,
but
I don't think so.
I've never personally seen it. So
John, you're French Canadian. You should see it more than us.
You
okay,
wear
but I've
kilts.
never seen that. With Anne? Go fuck yourself.
I can't. It's too small. Now
It doesn't rain.
it doesn't rate. But I was gonna say another universal thing, but this is only among men who are really, really, really close. Like if your girlfriend calls your friend, asks you if you're hanging out with them, they'll bro code you, like, yeah, he's hanging out with me right now. Da, 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 da. Right? Well, just have him call because he's not answering his phone. Yeah, I'll have him call. And then you call him, hey, she's fucking looking for you. Where are you, dude? I just covered your ass.
I don't think I've never had that. I've only seen that in
Neither have I.
movies and stuff. I
So-
don't think that shit's real.
Me and Lala actually tested that once. Right? She's like, who do you think would cover for you if you weren't home? I was like, oh, easy, Steven. She's okay, let's call Steven. Called you. Have you seen Brad? No, why? You don't know where he's at? Have you called him? Well, I don't know. I haven't seen him all day. I haven't talked to him in a while. No. I was like, this dumbass.
Well, yeah, because you know how that works, right? You let the person know ahead of time. Hey, I'm going to do this.
No.
You know? Yes, that's
It's
your
not a
alibi.
I have to pre-op you for it.
You set those things up in play before it happens.
yeah, it probably would help a
Because
lot.
what if she calls me and she's like, have you seen your brother? And I'm like, yeah. And then the next, like, I can't get a hold of you for a week. And then I'm like, she's like, where's your brother at? And I'm like, he's right here showering. And then,
In the shower with them. How weird. Huh?
like another month
Reach
goes
the spot on
by.
his back.
Another month goes by and we find out that you're actually locked in a porta potty somewhere at a gas station, and they locked it up and didn't want to use it anymore because they thought something died in it after you took a shit, so they just locked it instantly. And the whole time we didn't even know you were in there for like a month.
So like I was next to
Figuring
Lala
out
when she
BC.
made the call, right? I was like, Steven knows the bro code. He'd do it. She said, okay, let's see it. Here you are. No, I haven't seen him. I don't know. He's like, yeah, Steven
gotta
won't have you back in anything. I was like, I realize this now. Thank
You
you.
gotta prep the person for something. You can't if you're like, hey, I'm talking with this
Why
other
do I
girl.
have to prep you to be my bro? You are my brother.
Yeah, but I
You're
don't
supposed to have
expect
my back.
I don't expect you to be like I don't expect you
And
to
heartbeat.
be out cheating or something. And
I want to go out
Expect-
cheating.
exactly expect me to cover for you. So when somebody would call me to be like, "Hey, have you seen him?" I'm like concerned. No, what's up? What do you need some help? Let's start a search party. Let's do
Okay.
this.
Well, let's be honest though. If Alex called me asking you where you were, again, I would assume you cheated or anything. As soon as I get a phone, I have to cover for you. Be like, hey, I don't know which rib house you're at right now, but Alex is looking for you. Put down the ribs. Go home.
Thing
Stop
is,
staring at that brisket. You don't need it that bad.
yeah, that's probably exactly what it would be like. You're like, But I've only had 3 plates.
Get home with the meat sweats.
Yeah.
I was actually just outside doing yard work. Why are you so sweaty? I just told you I was doing yard work. Yeah.
Is that barbecue sauce on your hands?
I really got to go to the bathroom real quick. So that's why I came back inside just now at this moment. Really, it's
Jeez.
3 pounds of briskets later. Like, oh God. Oh.
It's yeah.
No, I'm paying for this one.
But I wouldn't expect I wouldn't expect that kind of thing without having some sort of like knowledge of Brad's, with some other chick,
Why would I
He's
be with
gotta-
another chick? I'm too scared of Lala.
Then why exactly? So why in the hell would I be like, yeah, he's right here?
Because maybe I'm out secretly buying ice cream and I didn't want her to come. I don't fucking know.
So your alibi would be, yeah, I'm with my brother. Why wouldn't you give me a heads up? How am I supposed to say we're out getting ice cream?
Because you go, yeah, he's right here. Absolutely. I'll let him know you called. He's
No,
just in the crapper right now.
Because
And as
what
soon as you get off, Brad. What are you doing? Oh, I'm at Baskin Robbins. What are you doing? You're crapping. Lala just called. Call her back right now. Pretend you're shitting.
hey, honey,
I don't think it works if she's next to you,
wait a
though.
minute, Brad. What was that? He's like, I'm totally taking a shit.
I don't know, just sitting at Baskin Robbins. Hey, Batman. Oh, man. Is there a way I can call you back? Your order's ready. Shut the fuck up.
You're like, did you add the extra chocolate chips? Okay.
Okay. We're
Yeah.
good then.
No, I'll get the cake later. Don't worry. I'm gonna finish the 2 scoops first.
What do
Two
you mean
scoops.
$7.99 per scoop? I'm paying
Two
that.
scoops
Like,
fill out my ass like the raisin commercial. 2 scoops.
Yeah, this is chocolate chunk, babe. It's definitely coming out loose style.
I'm eating, and I actually think I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll check
Okay.
tomorrow, though.
Welcome, Chris.
What's up?
next Saturday.
Why is it that when you talked, Chris's microphone thing lit up?
When who talked?
No.
It's
Chris
when
said-
I talked.
Oh, so it must have been the background noise.
All right, so Chris doesn't get the point for that one. Who gets the point?
This got in it. What? I don't
Yeah,
know what
way
you
to
guys
show up
talking
late.
about.
Dick. We're talking about bro code. What's a bro code you know about?
Wait,
What's a universal
code?
unspoken bro code that you know of? That's like so far we've covered the head
that
nod,
people
you
actually
know?
follow, or that people just say?
just an unspoken general
No.
thing that you experience all the time, or that you experience. The most common thing is the head nod.
Oh, wait,
Or-
I thought
Yeah.
of another one.
Or
There's
dab?
the head nod, or
There's
the
dab.
hat. There's hat tip. What?
Yeah, dapping,
What is dapping?
dabbing,
Fist bump.
giving somebody a fist bump. Yes,
You just walk up and fist bump everybody.
Yeah,
Hey,
he just walks up and fists
Yeah.
people.
honestly,
he's like
honestly,
fisting.
if somebody says what's up, that's normally what I do.
You fist them?
I don't head nod. Yeah, I fist them.
He's like,
you got tiny hands, so you probably fit, but man. Fuck that
Chris,
stuff.
Chris is the only person out here walking up to people, and he's like, the dude head nods him, and Chris gets behind him, and all of a sudden the guy's like,
What if Chris is like
hey,
a ventriloquist and he's going person to person, fist them, trying to find the right puppet? Oh, that one doesn't work, right? Hold on. Let's try next one.
I haven't found it yet.
Have you ever done it? Have you ever fisted a midget?
Wow. No, I
think
haven't
that's
fisted a midget.
I think that's where it's gonna be. Yeah,
That's-
I think that's
You
gonna be your
find one.
perfect fit. It's like Cinderella and her glass shoe. It's gonna be your perfect fit. You will find your Prince Charming.
Don't worry. You'll be. Oh, what's his name? What's his name? With the puppets. What's his name?
Which one?
I got Jeff Foxworthy stuck in my head, and it's not right.
Jeff Dunham.
Strahan?
Jeff
No.
Dunham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's gonna be the next
Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. But with a midget.
So, Chris, that's your unspoken bro code. Somebody's like, "Hey, what's up?" You're like,
He
"Don't
fisted
even
No.
say anything." He turns around
Why
and
would
fucking right when he passes him, just
Yeah,
fist them real quick. Do you pull their pants down or just go straight through? He's like, I don't care if you're wearing those fucking Carhartts, I'm coming in.
It's happening.
No, he needs to to make it look more real.
Right? Trying to make.
Oh, this man, dude. No, the holy.
Wait. I
What?
did think of another bro code.
Damn it. Bros before hoes. There's fucking.
What bro follows that code?
I do. I wouldn't
Bullshit.
Fucking, really?
You've never put a woman before one of us before, ever?
No.
Is this true?
You want to tell me I
I
have?
can validate this. John Seaman, help me.
Who's asking?
Never mind. Anyways,
Everybody has. Anyways,
I think at some point every guy
Pussy
does
is
at least
pussy.
once.
pussy is good. Okay.
You say what? What? He
Pussy
fist
is okay.
pussy?
No, what, do you?
I don't fist pussy. I'm not trying to find my next puppet. I got
I
mine.
asked if Chris
It's a
does.
rabbit.
How are you supposed to get the puppets then?
I have a rabbit.
He's like, I
What?
just
What?
missed my rabbit.
Right, Roma?
Fuck fisting humans
Why are you staring at me like that, Roma?
because it's
Wait,
like
what was the question in the first place?
Eat you.
What's a universal bro code that's unspoken?
that's most common
Oh, yeah.
to you.
Oh yeah, most common to you.
I mean, none of the people follow bro codes anymore.
Whoa.
Don't know
I
when
know
it's
what
Not
It's
necessarily bro code, but
unspoken.
unspoken bro, like guy, unspoken guy.
Gesture.
Yeah, you don't go for your homie's girl.
How do you gesture that, Chris? He's like, my girl. You see her? Stabby, stabby. I will stabby, stabby.
That's an easy gesture. You walk up and grab the ass, you stare them in the eyes. Mine.
Right?
You don't have to
Yeah.
say anything. You just stare at them.
Pretty much.
I guess there is that one too. If a guy feels threatened,
No, like if you see another guy check your girl out, oh, okay. Let me just mine.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
I
But
do. I grab
don't
Lala's
do it.
ass all the time anyways.
Well, I do. Yeah, I do that all the time. But I don't do it because I know for a fact everybody's looking over because she's got fucking tit hanging out to Mars. So
I do it to anyone. Like a coworker will be just talk to her. I'll make sure they know. Like, no, this is mine. I don't care if you work together and you're asking a question for work. This is mine.
you asked a question about something else. It doesn't matter. I'm involved now. What are we talking about?
Yeah. How many hours does the sanitation bucket stay out? This is mine. What? I'm
This is mine.
Oh, you're here to see your husband? Yes, mine. He just pops up behind her. He's like, it's mine.
wait, okay. I did think of a
Yeah,
bro
nowhere.
code that nobody ever discusses. Ever.
Oh, hold on. Before you say that, and yes, actually, go ahead. Go ahead.
The people
Okay.
think.
When you're out and you're stranded and it's freezing, you never speak of this moment, but we all know what moment I'm talking about. Maybe I'm the only one who's been in this situation. Never mind.
Maybe.
I've been stranded and freezing a lot of times. I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
do you do?
What do you do? PR himself?
You've never had to naked huddle other men to keep body warm?
No.
You just sit by yourself, Brad.
What?
What other men are you naked huddling if it's you by
Yeah, you're
yourself?
stranded.
It's
What?
my battle buddies in the army.
Whoa.
Why do you think we know this?
What?
Not what you
The fuck
said.
did you just
Where do you
say?
think I got Neapolitan from?
You said if I was stranded by
You
myself.
know me
I
fucking
said by
well.
myself. I didn't say by
Yes,
myself.
you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we're like, what are you talking about? You're like the warmth of bed.
You found some random
You're gonna-
stranger and
I
started
found-
with them.
I found Bigfoot and got naked for him.
You're
No,
gonna
that's a
listen.
deer and I lay down
Hold
with
me up.
catch a rabbit to cover my ass so no bugs crawling. I don't know. Those are my
I
battle
think
buddies.
the unsaid universal sign that we're getting off of Brad is he's secretly gay.
Whoa. Secretly.
You're
I
not
knew it.
saying it, but this episode, you're gonna listen back to it. And you're gonna be like, "Wow, there's a lot of gay shit."
I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. I told you those 6 head nods that I thought was offers of head. I was ready.
He's like, "You want to
Get
see a
lit.
magic trick?
You
Drop
know.
a hot dog on the ground. I'll pick it up with my butt cheeks.
I actually can't yet.
Make
I'm
it a
trying.
Vienna sausage. It's on."
You've never had those extended head nods? Like, oh, that's a little dramatic. You never like,
Oh, you're right. I have. I've seen those where it's just like,
yeah. Because me, I'm like, okay, cool. I've seen Like, are you folding backwards like the poltergeist? What the fuck's going on? Are you okay?
All of a sudden, he's like, "Oh shit, too far, too far, too far, too far, too far, too far, too far."
He's like, I'm committed. Keep going.
He's like, "This is how I go
You
down."
still looking yet? Who? Oh, good. Oh, now he's still looking, you asshole. Right back to it.
That's terrible.
Maybe forget my unspoken. Oh,
Maybe they take Buster and Rob's Flow too serious.
All right, so who get a point for that one?
hold on. So going off of what you said earlier, when you're in a crowd and a bunch of guys see another girl, you the look or whatever you get,
Mhm.
the look of like, wow, they were looking good, the big eyes.
Yeah.
You're like,
Wow.
whoa, that universal. That's the other one that I see. I mainly see that at like concerts. Dude will be like hanging out with his girl and I'll be with my wife, and then like whatever bad bitch comes by or whatever, and he's like,
Wow.
Huh.
and I'm just like,
What's this note? I didn't learn this one.
I was like, man, her dick is hanging out. Maybe I shouldn't call her she. Maybe its dick is hanging out.
I think I'm impotent then. I don't know.
Hey, Brody, what's
What?
your name?
Because, like, I don't really. If me and Lalo are hanging out, Lalo would point out a hot girl before I even notice them.
Yeah.
Flat out. She's like, oh my God, look at her ass. I'm like, what?
That's
Oh,
because
cool.
Lala wants to tap all those females.
She just wants to grab titties. We were discussing this. But, like, I don't even. Like, when I go to the stores, I'm just grabbing exactly what I need and I'm leaving. She's like, oh my God, look at her. Oh my God, look at her. Oh my God, look at her. Ooh, don't look at that one. I was wrong. Like, why do you keep looking at all these women? Are you like fighting a challenger? What is it?
You
Yeah,
pitch
right.
her away.
All of a sudden, you throw down. All of a sudden, you
Competition.
see her tip over your guys' cart, and she's like, "I have to fight her."
I know. You looking at my man?
What?
I wasn't till you said anything. So you admitted it.
Yeah, so you said it, and the chick's like, "What is going on?" Brad's in the background, like, "I don't even get this right now. What is this? Is hot."
I wouldn't even
Yeah.
pay attention.
No,
Like,
Brett-
why the fuck you knock over the cart as I put things back in it? What the hell's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
Brad would be in the background with the referee outfit. I'll allow it.
No, I really would.
right?
Put shit back in the cart just to keep walking. Like, all right, let me know when you catch
I
up.
don't
I
even
see
know
Brad
this
doing that.
bitch. She runs back up to you. She's like, honey, I brought you a souvenir. It's the chick's head. She's like,
Oh my
she
God.
looked at you weird.
She's like, I go back to my Mongolian roots. So you don't have Mongolian roots.
I needed to take her. Yeah, I had to take her out because I felt like I just had an energy like she was going to steal you from me.
No, you know what to do?
I saw her look at you. Yeah, after you said
No,
something. So
Brad,
you admitted too.
should bring me
Like,
the other
man,
chick's
she
head.
was
Like,
72 and dropped her cane. I helped her get her cane. What are you talking about?
no. You know
Well,
what?
it's
Her
like, yeah, but
response
did
was?
you see the
Here,
curve in
free
her
head.
What?
That's what she would tell Brad. Here, free head.
Here, free head. Oh. Oh.
That's fucked up.
So who got the point?
Not John.
That's the only way John gets head, huh? By playing
No,
Texas
you,
Chainsaw
man, you.
Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't
Hey,
know. That was a
Lala's
pretty-
your wife,
that was
not
a pretty
mine.
Universal one. I mean, I'm gonna have to
I'm gonna
go.
look at the psycho.
John likes to dress up as a sheriff. Where are you going, pumpkin?
That's so funny that you say that, Brad.
Why?
You'll see. So the next,
Wait, who got the point?
that's what I was gonna jump to. I mean, this one was kind of tough because you're right. This was a question that was trying to be like an actual answered question. I was trying to see if there was any other universal bro code unspoken words that are said that anybody else notices, but it was pretty unanimous across the board. I mean, a head nod is the most common thing. So
Yeah.
everybody's gonna get a point on that one.
Except
But
for Chris, who likes to fist people.
I
I
think
love fishing
I think
people.
if we're going with that being the answer, then I don't want to be involved in it, but I want to be near and watch this happen first. I need to verify what I think is happening is happening.
From now on, with Stevens around Chris, he's gonna walk from across the street with his camera. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Chris,
happen.
does this actually happen? Do you have proof?
I mean,
You
yeah.
got proof. I'll give you it. I'll give you.
How are you supposed to have proof right now?
I don't
I
know.
can't
Do
take
you have?
somebody else's moment.
You don't have a video on World Star of you ass punching somebody? Hey,
No, nobody's caught it on video yet.
Chris is like the supersonic ass puncher. He just runs up real quick and punches you in the asshole and then fucking runs away. They're like, "Did you see him?" No. Did you?
What if Chris tries to like throw the mop before he does it? He walks up to him. He's like, knock, knock. Like, who's there? He's like, hi, who? How you can?
How do you get?
I'm
And
gonna
then
do
he
that now.
just jumps up and all of a sudden starts kicking with one leg super fast.
Just
You're right. You have Tourette's.
like I'm
Kicking
back.
you.
So if you give me proof, Chris, I will give you the point on that. If not, I will give everybody the point.
I don't have proof right now.
Okay, everybody can have the point on that because that's pretty unanimous. Next question. If you were to join any sort of police form, you know, like there's military, different branches of military, there's different police, SWAT,
Did the
CIA.
hitman work?
I think I go with PI.
Are there actual hitmans for the U.S.? Do we really know this?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's been confirmed.
I mean, if realistically, that would be the coolest fucking job in the world to be a hitman.
That's what I would be. Well, I don't want to be a cop.
Can't be a hitman if you're talking about it. I'm talking
Yeah.
about a government paid police
Yeah.
of some sort. I say police because they don't all do the same thing, but they're all, you know,
They're all cops.
you get what I'm saying. They're all what I'm basing the question off of.
Okay.
Some sort of law
What are you
enforcement.
doing?
He's picking
You.
mushrooms.
Hey, wait. Military is not law
Flipping around the
enforcement.
chain.
No, I said that military has different branches. There's the Navy, there's the
From
But it's not
Marines,
law
there's
enforcement.
I understand, but what I'm saying, when you think of military, you hear military. Military.
Brad.
We're talking military has a lot of different things to it, though.
Yes, but when you hear military, you don't just instantly think Army. It could be the Marines. It could be the National
Navy,
Guard. it could
Air
be the
Force.
Navy. Yeah, Air Force. it
I
could be any
think
of
of
them.
All of
that
it's considered military.
dumb
But when you-
people that cut their own
Fire
dick.
force, the police force, that's all military.
No,
Police
what
is
the fuck
not
are you talking about?
military.
Police is
Yes,
not
it is.
military. No, it's not.
MPs.
It's government.
There's MPs that are military police, but
And
They
they're not
can
even
go up.
considered police. They-
you could pick that as well, being a military police if you wanted to be an MP.
well,
I don't know.
technically, the federal. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could pick that. But what I mean above it is like what I was trying to say cops, but I guess law enforcement. If you could choose to be in any certain law enforcement, what agency would it be and why?
Yeah, PI.
Private investigator for what?
Fuck yeah.
For what agency?
He'd be a penis intaker.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's practically inaudible.
Practically inaudible. Oh man.
Or it's just
Partially irritated.
gab on top.
What?
I was talking to somebody else.
Oh. Anybody?
Yeah,
That's not
definitely
a
go
question.
go private investigator.
So that doesn't tell me if a
Because-
hitman counts.
No, they're pretty high up there. Like they're above sergeants and all that. So they get pretty good pay and all that, and they don't have to do too much work in comparison to like a lot of law enforcement.
Who you
But
talking
they,
about?
they do get pretty
Investigators?
cool job. Yeah,
Yeah, but is that
Do they get so many hours invested into what they do? The good ones invest day and night.
yeah,
They're
but
they're
private-
full on detectives.
The thing
So-
that's
yeah. With
common
their
against-
giving leads and all that. But here's
Right.
the thing, because I've met a private investigator. What?
That's the problem. A private investigator cannot arrest somebody.
Yes, I
No
know.
Yeah,
matter,
they can.
no
Yeah, they
matter.
can.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
Cops-
No, they don't have authority to arrest anyone. No, they
That's
cannot
so-
arrest
so
anyone after
John,
that point.
so
No.
then-
They're-
So then a private investigator doesn't fall under this category.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Law
No, it doesn't.
enforcement.
Yes, it, okay.
You have to
It's not
across
law
the board.
enforcement if they
No,
can't. arrest
If you
Ask
CIA,
Brad
you're CIA,
if PI counts as law enforcement, because it does.
enforcement. They have to be able to enforce that
Yes.
you're breaking the law.
yes.
So PI
They
does fall
do.
under law enforcement because they have to go through the same testing and all that, get the same certifications and all that.
But they
However-
cannot arrest you.
However, they can detain you. They cannot process you for jail time or anything like that.
I can detain
But
somebody
then
too.
it's not law
know.
enforcement.
So that's
But
what
they
I'm
have the
saying.
same rights as the police officer. The difference is they cannot actually arrest you.
So I
And
like
it's not
the
right.
I like the PI, John, but the question is in law enforcement. The basis around it is being able to enforce the law. Yeah, no matter what it is.
Well,
Mine would be
they do that.
undercover, some sort of
That's what I'm
undercover
saying.
for like
You
CIA.
guys
'cause
not
they-
understand what PI is? No, man.
No,
So apparently
I-
Brad knows what private investigates and falls under. 'cause
Private
y'all are
investigators
close.
follow people to figure out information on shit that other
No,
people want
they
to know
get
about.
leads that
That
other
is
people
not
can't get, and they find
enforcing-
evidence that
that's not
officers
enforcing
give
the
up
law.
on.
But-
But to
It's
solve
not
that,
enforcing the law. You know,
But what
it's-
happens if you run into a big drug bust or something or whatever? You can't go in there guns blazing and saying freeze, put your
you
hands
can't
up,
do shit.
you have to call the cops.
Hold on, time out. You can.
You can.
You can go in guns blazing. You cannot make an arrest.
Exactly. So what is the point going in guns blazing? That's what
So
I'm
you-
saying.
You're a mercenary.
You're a mercenary, and then that would mean that Chris's answer for being a
A
freaking
hitman would work.
hitman would work,
No, hitmans are not legally binded by the law.
which is why the
Detectives are.
But neither
detectives
mercenaries.
are, but private investigators.
That's what private investigators are. They have to get the
I know,
detective
but
certification and all that.
I know, but we're going back to the
No.
basis of my question. They cannot enforce the law.
Everybody can enforce the law. Name one person who cannot enforce the law.
You cannot arrest
You
anybody.
can't take
You
somebody.
can-
You
No,
cannot
I
put
cannot
somebody in the
possess
You
back
can
of
do
the
a
somebody.
car and take them to
arrest,
the police station
detain
and
them,
arrest
but
them.
you can't take them to jail.
Exactly.
Citizens
But you're
arrest.
still enforcing the law.
But no, you're not, because you're not the one
If
prosecuting.
you're
them.
going 90 on the freeway and I T-bone you and detain you, I'm enforcing the law.
No,
No,
you're trying to
no.
kill somebody.
I didn't cause a crash around us, but I fucking got your ass.
It's not enforcing the law. That's putting everybody else in
Okay,
danger.
so
The
we're clear.
freeway.
Hold on. So we're clear. Private investigator does not work.
yes, it does.
Hitman does not work because I do
Yeah,
not
hitman
know
doesn't work because that's not
Unless-
law enforcement.
unless Brad, the one that being in the military, can tell us, does the government have
It's
professional
not, it's
hitmen?
not
Because
considered law enforcement.
if
So
they do, I would assume that the military would be the government's hitman. So
here's the thing about hitmen.
They'd be considered mercenary. They wouldn't be law enforcement.
Yeah, hitmen
But
would
couldn't
fall under
they
the line of
detain-
mercenaries.
so they can't detain somebody if the,
No, they
if
cannot.
the government
It's
asks
so
them.
job
but
to
what if
kill
they get
somebody.
put on a job that is helping enforce laws
hitmen
in
kill
another
only.
country?
They don't take.
So it sounds more like a bounty hunter, Chris.
It doesn't matter if you're helping enforce the law or not.
Either way, I don't want to be law enforcement anyways, but
And if hitman gets caught, they're disowned immediately.
yeah,
Disowned.
yeah, I know.
So there's no validation behind anything they do because nobody's going to cover their ass. So you go out and you kill somebody,
the
other
parents did.
guides of the government, as soon as you're caught, like, oh, it's just murder.
Yeah.
Just yeah. So no, I would not loop that in with law enforcement in any shape or form.
So mine, here's an instance. Mine would be like working for the CIA undercover because you're doing the biggest drug bust. You get to live, you're living undercover, still doing a life, but you're getting paid to do this cool fucking shit and taking people down. Either way, you're in law enforcement and your end goal is to bring down the corrupt and crime. But I would think that would be the coolest way to do it from inside
So-
out.
I'd be a cop that arrests cops.
A cop that arrests a cop, so your sole purpose would be to arrest the dirty cops.
They have departments just for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
They
I would do.
go into what's the word I'm looking for? Go into like police stations and whatnot and find dirty cops and get rid of them. Lock them up.
Why would you do that, Chris?
You know,
But,
private
like,
investigators do that too,
And
right?
not even that I don't like cops. I just don't like the dirty cops that fucking do all the faulty shit that they shouldn't be doing and get
So
away
you-
with it.
So your goal is to clean up the system.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good answer.
Well, Chris,
It
we have an
doesn't
issue.
make me laugh, but it's pretty serious. I like it.
We have an issue, Chris.
Thanks everybody for watching the show. You unlucky bastards. Thanks for watching us, unlucky bastards. If you want to check out more episodes, we drop a new episode every week. Wednesdays. Every Friday, we go ahead and throw up our new quickie. So if you want to come check us out, go ahead. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. We're pretty much out there. Remember to look us up, Unlucky Bastards, and that's Bastard if you're not too sure with the name. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll see you again next week.